Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to create another video updating everyone about the travel news update regarding the COVID vaccination, proof of vaccination. So I created another video 2 days ago on January 9th, revealing the latest ruling from the government about the proof of vaccination. And then the very next day, they did a flip-flop and canceled the whole thing. So I've got the article pulled up here on Tiger News. Airlines removed the COVID-19 vaccine rule. This was partly to protect people in Thailand as Chinese tourists start flocking back to the country. But then the very next day, they reversed it and they said, okay, now we do no longer require proof of vaccination, which is really good news, I would say, moving forward, because the pandemic is pretty much over. Most of the people are now fully vaccinated. So we're good to go. And obviously, we don't want to be turning away tourists because the Chinese have been barred from entering Thailand and pretty much anywhere else in the world for about 3 years now. And Chinese tourists are the number one tourists in Thailand. So I think this is really good news. Um, so you're free to visit Thailand anytime as you please without any proof of vaccination. You don't have to do the PCR test. Obviously, no quarantine anymore. So the country is fully open. And in the article here, it says unvaccinated travelers heading to Thailand can now feel at ease knowing airlines around the world have been informed that Thailand no longer requires arrivals to prove they are vaccinated against COVID. Thailand momentarily reintroduced the two-dose COVID vaccine entry requirement with barely any notice as a measure to mitigate the risk of importing a caseload of coronavirus from China, which opened its border on January 9th after 3 long years. And the article goes on. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can read the entire article. But essentially, instead of implementing the measure against arrivals from China only where the virus is raging, Thailand said all arrivals except Thai nationals would need to prove they have been fully vaccinated to avoid discrimination. So instead of just targeting the Chinese, they said, okay, everybody has to be fully vaccinated. And then the very next day, um, the I forget his name, he reversed the decision. So airline staff, the NOTAM, they were requiring proof of vaccination, and it caused some confusion at the airports just for a day, and then they dropped the requirements, and now vaccination is no longer required. So hopefully the COVID levels don't spike. I'm assuming they won't, but I have another article over here in the Bangkok Post. It says Chinese heading to Phuket and Chiang Mai. So Chiang Mai is already getting really busy again. I've seen some pictures and videos from Chiang Mai. Luckily, where I'm at in Koh Samui, there's still not a ton of tourism here. It's mostly the largest island of Phuket and then Chiang Mai and, of course, Bangkok as well. So both Chiang Mai and Phuket are expected to see a significant rise in air travel on direct flights from China starting January 18th. There will be one direct flight daily from China to Chiang Mai and three a day to Phuket with non-stop air links to keep rising between the two countries. There's no mention of Koh Samui in this article, which is good, and also the flights to Koh Samui are prohibitively more expensive than Phuket. So Phuket to Bangkok is about 1,000 baht, roughly $30, and to Koh Samui it's 7,000, 8,000 or more. That's one way. So hopefully, in my opinion, that reduces the number of Chinese tourists coming here. But at the same time, it's really good for the economy, and we want more Chinese tourists coming to Thailand in general because, as I mentioned earlier, they are the number one tourist that was visiting Thailand for many, many years before COVID, and then COVID hit, and it just went down to zero. They locked their borders, and now the borders are officially reopened. They've lifted quarantine restrictions, and it will be interesting to see how this all plays out. Entry gets easier. There's an article here. An image. All pre-arrival COVID vaccination requirements are canceled. Passengers from countries requiring PCR COVID test results are still required to have health insurance. Blah blah blah. I'll leave a link to both of these articles in the description below where you can read them in full. And just wanted to do another quick update so that my viewers know that it's easy to enter Thailand now. So hope to see you here within the next few months. And Stay tuned for more updates from Thailand. Please subscribe.